What if I told you that time isn't as steady as you think? That in some places on Earth, the clocks you rely on might actually be lying to you. Places exist where time seems to warp, bend, or even pause entirely. And the strangest part? Scientists are only beginning to understand why. By the end of this journey, you'll discover locations that make us question one of the most fundamental laws of nature, and see why these mysterious places have fascinated explorers for centuries. If you enjoy exploring real space and time mysteries, the rest of the story will take you deeper than any textbook ever could. We all live by clocks, every second, every hour, meticulously measured. But what if time isn't universal? Einstein's theories hinted at this. Time stretches and contracts depending on speed and gravity. On Earth, the effects are subtle, but in certain locations, they become visible. Take remote canyons in Arizona. Hikers enter only to emerge hours later, though their watches suggest mere minutes past. Scientists discovered sunlight interacting with rock formations creates perceptual distortions, confusing our sense of elapsed time. But some places aren't just tricks of perception, they bend reality itself. High above the ground, near polar regions, clocks run slower due to gravity's pull, a phenomenon called gravitational time dilation. On Earth, it's tiny, but measurable. In Greenland, synchronized atomic clocks placed in a deep canyon showed differences of several milliseconds after a month. Slight but real. Environmental factors like magnetic minerals and temperature can subtly warp time locally. And some places go beyond milliseconds, they seem to make time stop. The Bermuda Triangle is famous for lost ships and planes, but less known are its time anomalies. Sailors report clocks malfunctioning, compasses spinning, and sunsets that linger. Physicists suggest variations in Earth's electromagnetic field influence instruments, and even human perception. Subtle, measurable, and baffling. Yet, the triangle only scratches the surface of Earth's temporal mysteries. Deep caves in Mexico show time stretching. Crystal formations grow at inconsistent rates. Water droplets fall in slow motion. The explanation lies in mineral composition and humidity. Chemical reactions slow down, stretching perceived time. In Japan, a remote valley distorts hikers' watches and circadian rhythms. Strong magnetic fields combined with subtle gravitational anomalies create an environment where human perception and instruments alike measure time differently. Even these small effects hint at the mind-bending nature of time in extreme locations. Off Norway's coast, islands exist where time seems suspended. Fog, ice crystals, and polar light create optical illusions that distort perception. Tests with atomic clocks reveal slight, measurable deviations, not enough to threaten navigation, but enough to remind us, reality is not always fixed. And these are just the zones we've discovered. More remain hidden around the globe. Hidden forests in Europe hide towns that historically experienced bizarre time phenomena. Clock stopping, seasons misaligned, travelers losing track of days. Modern surveys reveal unusual minerals and topography affecting wind, pressure, and local electromagnetic fields. Humans and instruments alike perceive time differently. Some evidence suggests these anomalies persist today, proving these are not myths but natural phenomena. So how does it work? Relativity. Time stretches or compresses with speed and gravity. Magnetism. Strong fields affect electronics and perception. Geology. Minerals, caves, and canyons alter chemical reaction rates. Psychology. Our brains rely on environmental cues to gauge time. Combine these, and you get a natural time warp. Not fiction, but physics, geology, and perception intertwined. Yet scientists admit, we've only scratched the surface. Some places defy measurement entirely. Astronauts on the ISS experience microseconds of time dilation due to speed and distance from Earth's gravity. Studying Earth's time anomalies prepares us for space travel. If subtle differences occur in caves and valleys, imagine long journeys through the cosmos. These terrestrial anomalies are miniature labs of the universe's rules. Journal entries describe disorientation, déjà vu, and eternal moments. Psychologists call this temporal illusion. Time is perceived, not absolute. Despite myths, these zones are not dangerous. Effects are subtle and measurable. The risk lies in misjudging durations. For those curious, these places offer glimpses into reality's hidden layers. Subscribing supports more documentaries exploring extraordinary natural phenomena. From caves in Mexico to magnetic valleys in Japan, lost towns in Europe to islands in Norway, Earth is full of places quietly challenging our understanding of time. They remind us, seconds, minutes, hours, they are fluid, shaped by gravity, magnetism, geology, and our minds. Next time you glance at a watch, remember, time is flowing, bending, and sometimes breaking. Somewhere, you could step into a place where it does so before your eyes. Explore further, question deeper, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find your own corner of the world where time behaves differently. If time can bend in hidden corners of our planet, what might that mean for how we experience reality itself?